Yeah,
Josh
no
Green
problem.
here for Tungsten Tales. Delighted to be joined by Prakash Jiwa, the recent Indian qualifier for the PDC World Championships. Prakash, in the World Championship, how does that sound?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
How satisfying now is it after, you say, 30 years of playing darts at a high level that you've managed to overcome all those barriers and get yourself to the elite stage, the World Championship and Ali Pali?
It started to dwindle away later on as I got a little bit older, because you have to look realistically. I'm 52 now, but I still enjoy playing the game of darts. And can I compete? Now and again. I can do these 100 averages every now and again. So I still had the belief that I could one day make it. And finally, my dreams come true. And yeah, I can show the world now what I can play like.
Just talk to me about the decision representing India. Obviously, you've played under the English flag before, but never really until recently under the Indian flag. Just explain that decision.
Well, if you think, I've been playing darts for 35 years now, and I suppose it's any dart player's dream that when one day to play at the World Championship stage. When you first pick up a set of darts and then you watch TV and you see these players on TV, and throughout your time, you as you get better and better, you want to try and emulate them, and to actually be there and say, yeah, I've finally done it now. It's massive for me, and I had this dream while I was playing on the PDC, actually on the Pro Tour, but didn't quite get there. I had a couple of opportunities, but like I said, it's very tough.
Now, we've seen you on the PDC circuit for many years now, whether that be on the Pro Tour or on the Challenge Tour, local tournaments as well. Did you think this chance to not just represent India, but play in the World Championship would
this
ever
year,
come, really?
I've had dual citizenship for over 8 years. Dual citizenship means I can go and live in India if I wanted to, but my work and my family life is over here. But this year, PDC allowed me to, with my dual citizenship, to go over to India to see if I could qualify. And if I was good enough to qualify, then I would do. But only this year. There have been talks about it for many, many years. Even whilst in the PDC, I wanted to play in the World Cup of darts, and still not eligible to do that because of the rules and regulations. But this year, the PDC granted that if you have a dual citizenship, then you're eligible to play. And so I took the chance and I went over to India, and there was no guarantee because there's some fantastic players over there, many fantastic players. I say I was very fortunate that I managed to get through. Okay, so I think England is a home of darts. I mean, this is where it starts, and there are many thousands, hundreds of thousands of great players over here. Unfortunately, in India, there isn't that many because they don't have the opportunity to play like we have in clubs and pubs, especially in clubs and pubs. There's very few competitions, and there's one here every day sort of thing. Over there's probably one a month or something like that, and that's only restricted to so many players. So there's not many opportunities to play. But while I was out there, they did start to introduce it to schools and things. So they're actually playing in schools now, which is a good thing. But again, that's only in schools and things. So there's not all that many tournaments. But the turnout was quite good. There was over 60 players from around India that travelled to enter this. And as I say, I'd say there's quite a few who were my level sort of thing. I would say my level. on their day, they could beat me. At least like 10 players, I would say. The other 50, normal Super League, I'll say pub or Super League standard. So, yeah, there's some very good dart players there.
Okay, talk me through the final then. Sailed into a lead that looked unassailable, really, and Nitin Kumar came right back into it.
Yeah, I think what it was for me is I was focused and determined to start with, and I think it showed in my finishing. My finishing was very good, and I managed to break him earlier on, and I managed to break him a few times because my scoring was okay, but my doubling was very good. And of course, I got to a 5-0 lead, and I'm thinking I'm going to win this 6-0. And that's a confidence I had. I'm going to win this 6-0. But unfortunately, on the winning dart always is the hardest dart. And I must admit, I was thinking about it, and he made me think about it, because while I was missing, he was capitalising on it, and he played some great darts, and showed what a true champion he is as well, because he never give up. He never give up. And like I say, at 5-4, I think he had some darts to make it 5-all. But previous to that, I think I missed a few darts to close the game out. So again, I think I took a deep breath. I remember taking a deep breath and saying, this is all or nothing, because I started to doubt myself, thinking it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. I tried. It wasn't meant to be. But when he did give me the opportunity, and the second dart, I think, of the winning dart went in, that's when it all just like hit home within. Yes, finally done it.
What's it going to be like for you now leading into Ali Pali? You've obviously got work, but you've got to find time to practice and get yourself ready for what I'm sure is the biggest game of your career.
Okay, so again, I've been playing darts for 35 years. You don't forget to play. You don't forget to learn how to play darts. I know how to play darts. Now, preparation-wise, I've never been much of a massive practicer. Now, for me, I think before the tournament starts, if I have 2-3 hours preparation, I think that's going to be adequate for me. But up until the tournament, I've got a few things in the pipeline. I'm playing in the Modus Darts League, which is a competitive super series, the week before the World Championships. So I think that's going to be a good preparation, and I'm going to practice whilst I'm there and during the game, etc. And then in between, I have a board at home, and I regularly do like 15-20 minutes stints about 3 or 4 times a day. So although it's not competitive, it gives me my maintains my throwing action. Well, the thing is, I work for a company who are very good, and they know my ambitions and my goals. And although I'm a warehouse manager, they do allow me to take time off to play darts, which is really good. So I have a good firm that I work for, which allows me to play darts, and allows me to take holidays at short notice as well. So I'm very thankful for that where I work.
Now you're in the World Championship, what sort of goals do you set yourself? I'm sure it's been a moment that you've been thinking of and dreaming of for many years, but what do you see as a successful World Championship?
Well, I'm going there with the attitude that I'll go there to win the tournament. I'm not just going there to win one round, because realistically, if I can get through 2 or 3 rounds, that would have exceeded my expectations. But mentally, I'm going to go there and just take each game as it comes, and I'll go there to win the tournament. Otherwise, I shouldn't really be entering if I didn't think I could win. So yeah, my attitude is right, and yeah, I'm going there to win. And now I've got the opportunity. I've seen Kirk Shepherd do it many years ago. He got all the way to the final and he could have won it. So why not me? Yeah, that's correct. It's true though. You shouldn't go to a tournament if you think you're going to lose.